Alright, this is your lecture for standard number 1 for biology, which says that you will analyze the nature of the relationships between structures and functions in living cells. Element A is what we're going to talk about today. Explain the role of cell organelles for both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, including the cell membrane in maintaining homeostasis and cell reproduction. Cells. Every living thing is made of cells. Cell is the most basic unit of life, and something cannot be considered alive unless it is made of cells. These cells must come from other living cells. They cannot come from dead things. They cannot come from things that are not alive. There are two kinds of cells, prokaryotic, eukaryotic. Pro means before, karyo means nucleus. So these are the old things. These are the things that were around at the beginning of life. Bacteria and other unicellular things that do not have a nucleus. Eukaryotes, EU means true, so these have nucleus and other organelles. Prokaryotes, obviously no nucleus or other specialized membrane-bound organelles. They are very small and they can live in crazy places like your gut, glaciers, hot springs. They have DNA, cytoplasm, a cell membrane, and ribosomes. Very simple. Eukaryotes, they are larger. They have the specialized organelles like a mitochondria, like a chloroplast, like Golgi apparatus, like endoplasmic reticulum, that have different jobs that allow the cell to specialize and do different things. And so if they can specialize and do different things, then the cell can carry out these processes more efficiently. Also, the nucleus has another membrane around it, so it is protecting its DNA. The most important thing that is in the cell is surrounded by another membrane. Homeostasis. All of these organelles have these jobs to help the cell maintain homeostasis, which is homeostasis is maintaining a constant internal environment no matter what's going on the outside. So the cell membrane is obviously very important for that because it controls what comes in and out of the cell, like water, waste, all of these things that are constantly moving in and out, food, to allow the cell to continue to function. Cell reproduction. So, obviously, cell reproduction or mitosis in unicellular organisms is just reproduction. It's the cell, the organism making a copy of itself that is genetically identical. In a multicellular organism that has eukaryotic cells, these are for growth and repair. So you have interphase, and in a eukaryotic cell, this is when the chromosomes and the DNA are in the cell, are inside the nucleus, and the nucleus starts to dissolve. And then once the nucleus dissolves, the DNA that has replicated and made a copy of itself, they're paired up in the cytoplasm. Then these pairs go to the middle, and they're held in the middle with these spindle fibers, and these are centromeres, which I'm not going to write that upside down. So this is metaphase. Then when you get to anaphase, the fibers pull these apart so that they begin to separate. And then over here in telophase, this nucleus, the cell membrane, is going to start to pinch in, and then you have the chromosomes in here that are separated, and the membrane is going to start to pinch in. And then in cytokinesis, which means cell splitting, you're going to end up with two cells. That nucleus is going to form back around the DNA and then you're going to end up with 2 cells. Yeah. So, have fun.